Let's talk about JD Vance. The Vice President spoke brilliantly at the AI Action Summit in Paris, where he said that US artificial intelligence AI systems must not become tainted with ideological bias. That is such an important point. But just to remind everyone about how different our worlds would be right now if JD Vance was not America's Vice President and the US had Kamala Harris in charge. Let's just take a look at what Kamala Harris had to say about AI and what JD Vance has had to say and just compare the difference.
The U.S. possesses all components across the full AI stack, including advanced semiconductor design, frontier algorithms, and of course, transformational applications.
AI is kind of a fancy thing. It's, first of all, it's 2 letters. It means artificial intelligence.
You know, it's important to kind of go back and watch how different the world would be if Kamala Harris won. It's unbelievable going back and watching those clips, and she just doesn't make any sense.
It's such a contrast of competency between the 2 administrations. And what's really important is that JD Vance is able to understand the problems facing America, especially AI, and whether or not European adversaries and even allies have their own grip on this. And I will make one note about AI in general. Robert Conquest, he had 3 laws. His second law is that any organization that is not explicitly right-wing will soon become left-wing. And I think AI, there is a risk that if we don't make sure that the left-wing cohort that has operated so many organizations and so many neutral sources, if they get control of that, AI becomes an extremely dangerous tool in America. So it's important Donald Trump and JD Vance take the stance they're taking, which is we want to encourage AI, but we want to make sure it's being done in a way that's not going to harm half of America if it gets under the grips of the left.
Absolutely. Brianna, Lyman, elections correspondent at the Federalist, thank you so much for joining us on Power Hour.
Thanks for having me.